Hello and welcome. It is a beautiful sunny day out here in the city of Port Harcourt, and right about now we are at the Rumokoro branch of INEC office here in Eliogbolo community to talk to Nigerians and citizens who are yet to collect their PVCs for next year's elections. Not just those who are yet to collect, those who have already collected, and of course get to know the challenges they faced and and all of that. So I would say don't be in a hurry. Stay with us as we go around and hear what some persons who are yet to collect have to say concerning the challenges they are facing in doing so, and of course those who have collected, and of course hear what they have to say. So stay around, we'll be right back.
A large section of the crowd who came to collect their PVCs expressed their happiness after receiving theirs, saying it would project their voices in next year's election.
My name is Uche Aniago. Certainly. Yeah, it's been good. From a personal observation, Nigerians are excited, getting involved, and they are trying to go all through the whole hog, the trouble involved. Because I call it trouble because there's a whole lot of people, there is a lot of crowd, and I only question the modality. The modality involved, the process they are adopting, looks like it's a bit slow. That is the only challenge. Personally, I was here yesterday. I'm also here today. And just like me, many people are ready to wait to get it. They are getting more enlightened. They are getting more involved now. They want to be part of the process right now. A lot of people who were unconcerned about the entire thing are very, very concerned now. They are ready. Nigerians have grown in leaps and bounds as far as political education is concerned over this period. So I'm expecting next year to be a turnaround. It's a turnaround in the political life of this country. I am not a prophet, but from what I see, security has always been a challenge to any program a man embarks upon. Today in the country we have security issues, but I also know that the system is operating. The agencies involved, in securing the country are doing their job, and it will just come and go, and the election will happen, and you can only put fear into people. But I know that those concerned in securing this country, they are up in their games, and I'm expecting a good result at the end of.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Christopher Chibaramnobi Azu. Yes, I came here with my boss to come and pick up his PVC. Already I have my own, as I told you. You can see my own here with me to show that I'm a good citizen of the country. And it was 2015 then. It was not like this.
Okay.
And it was very easy. I did it in my village. And they called me that it's out. I went there, I picked up my PVC. It was not crowded like this. Okay. But as you can see today, what is going on here? I've been here for over 3 hours now.
Wow.
Because of PVC. And my boss intends to get his PVC so that he can be able to vote. Yes, it shows that Nigerians have woken up from their sleep and slumber. And they are ready to change the face of the election. I'm very happy to see a massive crowd like this to come out to pick up their PVC, because it shows that they are willing, they are ready to vote their mind, not formally rigging elections. If INEC can be able to promise us that what they told us is going to happen that way, I believe that this coming election will be quite different. Very, 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 my brother. Why I say very, very is this. In this country, let me just use Eastern region, where I came from. When they say sit at home, some people may come out and they will kill them, and government will not do anything. I know the security personnel are trying. Both the army, both the police, both the navy and air force, they are trying their best to make sure that they calm down the insecurity in the country. But I pray to God, let them try more, so that people will not use fear and say, I can't come out, I don't want to die. Many people will have their PVC, they will not come out because of fear. But if the security men in this country can be able to promise us that when we come out now, nothing will happen to the people, people will turn up. But if they don't give us that assurance, my brother, I am telling you honestly to God and man, I may sit in my house that day because I don't want to die. My brother, that person is dead spiritually. If you can be able to sell your PVC with, even if you give me 10 million, I will not sell this PVC. Do you know why? If I sell this PVC, that means I have sold my 8 years to you. And I have to live in perpetual poverty, which I know that money cannot take me to 4 days. So I can't sell it. So anyone that sells his PVC has sold his soul and died spiritually. Thank you very much.
Okay, my name is Innocent Wanko. Yes, I just got it now. I've been here since around 10 o'clock, standing under the sun. Okay, it has been a bad experience because I registered since before the last election, 2019, and mine didn't come out. So I had to come back February this year. So I was advised to send for a reprint. So they did a reprint, and today I came and successfully I've gotten it today. Well, all I have to say is for the government to put the right people in the right places. Because if we have the right people in the right places, I believe security issues will be solved. Yes, they shouldn't use sentiment. It's not all about where we are from, but let's use competency, all right, to do the job. With that, insecurity will be solved in this country. I would say Nigerians have woken up, and then the economic situation in the country right now too is biting very hard, and it is biting everybody hard. The thing is that people thought that this current government we are going to do better than the previous ones we've been having. That's the PDP. Because this government came with the mantle of change, and everybody keyed in, not knowing that it's not actually positive change we are getting, but right now we are getting a negative change because it is biting everybody. It doesn't matter where you are from. So right now people are ready. Everybody is going out to collect his or her PVC to make sure that he participates, or he or she participates in this election. So that's why you are seeing the crowd today. And the movement going on now is we want to change this country. It's just like a revolution, but with our PVC. So things must change for good. Such persons, I have to tell them they shouldn't do that because they are not helping themselves. They are just helping the politicians because at the end of the day, the politicians will still continue the same thing. But let's try and vote a new generation of politicians this time around who can do things the right way that we want. We are tired of the old hands. Let's get a new generation that will lead this country so that Nigeria will be better for all of us.
My name is Donald Ugochukwu. Actually, yes, I did. Well, for me, should I say I'm quite familiar with the experience. You know, this is not my first time of going about PVC collection. I participated in 2015 election, and that was, I think, my first election. So I saw it to be still the same, you know, the same rigidity, stiffness, and so I'm very, very, very conversant with the whole troubles attached to it. So I'm familiar with it. Definitely, most definitely, and I can say for sure that it's going to play a major setback role in security, as a matter of fact, because one of the things that makes you comfortable to come out, you know, without any fear of, you know, your life being at stake, it's when there is safety and normalcy in the land. So I think the government should do more when it has to do with insecurity. You can see with some few news lately, INEC electoral offices being attacked by some hoodlums. So I think it's in the best interest and the best responsibility for the government to put much effort in tackling insecurity within the space of now till January, because one of the things that motivates voters, electorates, is precisely the comfort and the relaxation and the peace of mind that okay, there is absolute security. So I think the government should pay more attention, especially in anything that has to do with security. Firstly, that's the primary priority of the government in this election. That's what I think. Yes, you like you rightly mentioned, the general attitude of the Nigerians when it comes to election is quite apolitical. You know, they have this strong apathy when it comes to anything that has to do with election. But I'm telling you, I want to use a particular word that makes a difference in this election. That word is hope. An average Nigerian sees hope in this election. An average Nigerian sees light, sees restoration, sees a possibility in making Nigeria work. That's the word I think. Hope. In capital letter, hope is the right word. I would call it, yes. In that particular aspect, I would tell you poverty is on the increase, and it's also weaponized. It's weaponized, as a matter, I must say this. Poverty is weaponized in this country, so eliminating vote buying won't be an easy thing. But to an extent, I know some well-meaning Nigerians there's this awakening spirit in them. So at first, it's not going to be an easy one. Saying, vote buying will be completely eliminated. It's not going to be an easy one. But then, I know there will be slight difference. You've seen it with the few test run in the Osun State election. I think, yes, Osun State election, and that of the Ekiti. So I think there's going to be a slight difference. But believe me, yes, there will still be some issues of political, malpractice. Yes, electoral malpractice. They should resist from such. They are only making the efforts of making a better Nigeria more difficult. They should just resist from such. That's all I can say.
While some other Nigerians who are yet to receive theirs wasted no time in expressing their dissatisfaction over the services rendered by the INEC officials.
My name is Osemeke Douglas. Since morning. Very poor, very poor. I don't think this is what the other side. Very poor. Since when I came here just to collect, I did my transfer. It's not a new one, or just transfer. But only till this moment, it is not they are telling me that I should come back January. It's not this means of depriving people not to vote. And we are not happy. INEC should know what to do. They should not deprive people of not voting the right person. Can this be happening on the other side? We are not happy. Please communicate to them that the youth are not happy. They would have more manpower. Look at the way people are suffering. Look at the way people are suffering under the sun. Can we be suffering like this? Can we be suffering like this? Can we be suffering like this just because we want to exercise our franchise? We are not happy. Insecurity, who are in the government, whether it's security or not insecurity, we are going to vote. Whether it's security or not insecurity, we are going to vote. This time, it's not like before. We have prepared the youth, everybody, we want to take our destiny in our hands by this time. That's why I'm under the sun since morning, trying to get my PVC. Because that's my only right I have. Oh, sell their vote, selling vote. It's only a fool. It's only a fool that can sell vote. You are selling your destiny. I just pray. I don't know. Can I imagine somebody selling your PVC, selling your vote in this situation we are now? That person is a fool. Sorry to say that.
Good afternoon. My name is Larry Ubu. Yeah, not actually my PVC. I actually accompanied my mom to come get her PVC, and actually her PVC is actually transferred or was transferred to our local government in Imo State, but she did the registration here in Obiakpo in Rivers State. Now, but I think there are gaps and lapses I've noticed, in course of my visit here, noticing that it's not properly the dispensation of the manner in which they dispense the PVC cards are not done properly. Yes, reason is because I think there should be proper arrangement as regards personnel or individuals who come to collect. They should have their names logged in and given accordingly, not people badging in and everybody clustering in. It's unsafe being here because you could have a stampede and people get injured. That's one. Then two, they have a whole lot of senior citizens. When I mean senior citizens, I mean retirees and aged people who are here. Keeping them under the sun, dehydrated and stressed out. It's not the best way to go about this. You're only making them see the whole essence of getting a PVC as a very stressful one, and even discouraging them to vote. Okay. So it's best to have a designated collection point in every local government for aged and advanced citizens to go there and get it quietly and leave. You can't have a very old man who is in his 60s or 70s coming to line up with young men or young ladies who are 20-something. For example, this our father cannot come stand under the sun trying to get card for hours. It doesn't work. Then aside that too, they should do well to school people outside the media. Tell them that people who have their cards transferred from a particular local government to another, they should be properly informed. And asking them to come back like they did for my mom, keeping her under the sun, and meanwhile her card is in Imo State. It doesn't make sense. And you're keeping the person under the sun in River State. It's crazy. Yeah, I have my PVC. I didn't have to do all this drama. I don't like stress. For me, insecurity in Nigeria is something that has been politicized in a long while. You know, I'm Igbo. I'm from Imo State, but I'm a Nigerian. I don't work on tribalism. I'm not tribalistic in my ideologies. I'm all centered about making Nigeria a better place. But regardless of that, I think the insecurity will always play a role. But we individuals, we have a role to play by talking to our family members, friends, you know, relatives, and telling them violence helps no one. It's not just about the election. It's about killing insecurity beyond even the election. So we are looking about pre-election, election, and post-election. So we should talk about eradicating that radicalism that is building up amongst our youth and getting that eradicated completely. Not just about election, but after the election, how do we live? So tell your brother, don't pick up a gun from any idiot in the name of politician. And please do not do anything that will hamper anybody. And it makes more sense. The truth is, I want to ask you a question. How much is a plate of food? A standard plate of food is 500 naira. And you sell your vote for 5,000. That you just eating 10 plates of food for 4 years. So how do you phantom that? Then I want to leave Nigerians with this. It's crazy that my father, who is in his 70s, met Buhari. I have come to meet Buhari. My daughters have met Buhari. It's crazy. That's 3 generations. 3 generations have met a leader. And aside that too, it keeps getting worse. Our own generation is worse. Because our parents complained, oh, when Nigeria was good, they always use that language. It's bad. We have cell phones now. They didn't have AI in their time. We have cell phones. If you don't feed your phone is something that is part of you. Sometimes you even feed your phone ahead of yourself. You feed your car. You feed your internet. So you just call and data. So call is one time, data is another thing to do. So please, we should think about it. It's best we fix Nigeria now, or we die trying.
My name is Adugo. My PVC journey started a long time ago. I think 2018, 2017, thereabouts. But I wasn't able to get my PVC then for some ish. It just wasn't possible. And I think I kind of missed out on the election process then. Then, now, I want to do it again, and I've applied for this transfer of PVC something that is online. That didn't give me much of a headache. I just had to like impute some things and they made the transfer. But I waited months for it to be approved. I think a month, and then it was finally approved. So now I'm here for collection, but there is an error in my slip. Apparently, I'm supposed to be I'm under 2 different local governments. So I don't know what to do. But I came here, I checked, and it's not here. And before anybody could even attend to me here, like, it's very crazy. Like, you're trying to like get clarification, like, please, where do I go to? I need help. And nobody is listening. Like, it's really rowdy. So finally, because of my uniform, I'm a core member. Someone saw me and told me that I have to go back to Falga, Port Harcourt local government. So it's been really stressful. I don't think it's going to be a very smart choice to make. I mean, how much do you intend selling your vote for? And you don't even know what's coming. That fear of uncertainty is enough for you to not sell your vote. I mean, if you should do anything right, you should just choose whoever it is you want and just vote for the person. Keeping your fingers crossed and preparing for the worst.